It's not TV.
It's Dkoena.
Hi and welcome everybody. We're so excited to have you on our YouTube channel, guys. I'm Dkoena.
I'm Dkoena, and we are back.
Okay, guys. So today, in our episode, we're basically reflecting on our love, how we've grown, where we started, just a brief background, and how the future is looking like.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be real talk, some laughter, and maybe a little bit of embarrassing stories. But yeah, hopefully we have a good time together.
Yeah. So I think without wasting any further time, without any further ado, yeah. Baby, you're laughter. Okay. Come.
I'm sorry, baby. It's just the way you are laughing.
Okay.
So maybe just a brief background. I think those who have been following us probably know already that we practically have known each other all our lives.
Yeah.
Our parents were friends, and we somewhat grew up together for the most part of our lives. Yeah.
You're my childhood sweetheart.
Oh
basically.
yes.
Yeah, and also to just give more context, we grew together, and I think in 2011 we dated a brief moment there, and then from there for a year, no? Yeah, and then we went our separate ways. And also we then reconnected in 2020 during COVID.
Yes, and I did the first move in 2020.
Yes.
Just for the record, guys. Just for the record.
100% she did the first move.
Yeah, and then we dated for about 2 years.
2 years or so? Yeah.
Yeah, and then got married in 2022.
July.
Lobola in April. July was the celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just been, we've been growing strong ever since then.
No, 100%. You know, I think with our marriage, I think one of the things that has shaped our marriage is actually founding our marriage in our faith. The one of the pillars of our marriage is the spiritual aspect, having the same belief systems, basically God, believing that God is the sole source of this love, and He's the one who basically sustains this love, and also some shared values like patience. Oh guys, I've learned a lot of patience, forgiveness, and so forth, you know.
Yeah, I think also like the praying aspect of it. I remember like the first year of our marriage, probably like the best year.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we had like, I think we probably needed it. Like, even though the circumstances that brought us there were like maybe not really unfortunate because it was out of choice, but I think it was the best time of our lives in that we were able to set out our foundation, set the pace for our marriage, and just choose exactly what it is that we want to put into our marriage, right? I think that was when we founded our, I guess, our spiritual aspects of our marriage. We had like intense prayer sessions. I think even we try to still do that right now, but I think had we failed to do that in the beginning, it probably would be a little bit difficult for us to kind of keep up with it. Or if we hadn't started it, we probably wouldn't be doing it to date, you know. So I think it was also just solidifying what it is that we had stated in terms of what we wanted when we were in premarital counseling, that we really want God and Christ to be the center of our marriage, because obviously, like, what else are we doing?
No, definitely. The prayer aspect has been deeply embedded into our marriage to such a point that even the stuff that you deem minute, we also find ourselves praying. I'm reminded of the time that obviously we got stuck because obviously I know my car.
Yeah.
And we got
stuck because he wasn't listening to me.
And it was like in the evening, like it was really dark.
Yo, guys! Thinking about that day actually makes me still upset to this day. I mean, okay, no, the anger is less now. Yeah. But I was just just listen to me.
Well, there's a lot of elements to the story, but without going into the story too deep, I remember while sitting in that car, because it was really dark in a very dodgy area
on the highway,
and I was just doing a small prayer in my heart, and I saw God coming through for us. Even the insurance people, as much as they were giving us runaround, but they ended up coming and helping us with the fuel, and we're unstuck and we're sorted out, to basically show that the whole prayer thing is not just on surface level or just doing it as a tick box exercise. It is a principle and a value that we share and live by.
I think it just helps us just get through life in general. I think in as much as we've had the down, well, that you can't really call that a down. It was just a challenge.
Just a hurdle.
Just a hurdle. It didn't really do much to us, actually. I think afterwards, once the help came, we're like, oh, okay, it's over. But I think we've had quite a lot of adventure in our marriage. I'd like to think. He hates hiking, so I'm glad that we got to do that. It's part of the stuff that we do now, and probably because it's a sacrifice that you're making on your end, but also you're actually enjoying it, I think. Because you suggested most of the time, and I'm becoming the lazy one, not wanting to do it. But I think part of the adventure was also in our first year of marriage again, we kind of took a spontaneous drive back from Cape Town, and it was how many days? 4 days long. It was a serious road trip. It was so much fun, and we got to do so much. It was also very
spontaneous.
We didn't have the budget for it or anything. We were just I'm gonna do it and just see what happens, but it was so much fun.
Within that same road trip that we took, I think another moment of adventure for me was when you went swimming. I can't swim, guys, to save my life. So I'm aquaphobic also. So so she went swimming, and she thought that I was being a party pooper. And she basically was pushing me to jump into the water, and I was like, you know what? Being the baba, I was like, you know what? Let me do this. I ended up jumping into the water. We had a lot of fun, and I sort of went out of my comfort zone. I think that's what adventure does to you. It pushes you out of your comfort zone and helps us grow together, And man, do you remember the time we were going past the elephants? I think it was a year or two again.
On my birthday.
Story for another day,
We don't want to talk about that today.
Let's just let it pass.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry for that. The plane sort of like disturbed us.
Yeah.
But the story with the elephant was a hectic one. But I think it
We
will be
nearly
a story.
died, or he thought we were dying.
They're very unpredictable. But anyway, a story for another day.
Yeah, I think another thing that we've kind of done in our marriage is set goals together.
Yeah.
Every year we try and have like a AGM meeting. Yeah, I'm actually proud of us for doing that, like setting goals at the beginning of the year, individually,
Yeah.
and then also as a unit,
Couple,
as to what it is that we want to achieve this year. I think what we've done great this year is kind of putting daily tasks to ensuring that those goals and dreams are met, and I think that probably, I hope we continue doing it. We've been doing really well. We've also been tracking ourselves. I hope our progress every single day. And yeah, I think that's been fun because it's also like a 5-year plan that we set up for ourselves. And I think throughout this 5 years from now until 2030, we'll probably be doing a review. Like, what kind of, what did we say? Is it bi-monthly or quarterly? No, it was a quarterly review.
But also, I think if the viewers would like to see us going a bit into
the details,
how to set it up, a strategic plan sort of.
That's his vibe.
We need to run it a very tight ship, but I think out of the element of planning, which is a very, very important element in any marriage or in any thing that you're trying to make work, accountability. I think for me, in the past years, we've sort of like struggled with holding each other accountable. But what we've done this year, I'm very happy. Like, if you guys were to know how we all hold each other accountable,
you would actually find it funny. But I think it is helpful.
Some military style accountability, But guys, there's a whole lot of things that we find ourselves having to. Sorry about that. We find ourselves having to plan and set out. But if there's no accountability and tracking, then that's where we lose it. But
and sorry, babe. I think also just alignment in terms of knowing exactly what it is we individually want to achieve, but also together as a unit, because then you're not pulling like in separate directions. We all know where we're going, and we're helping each other move in that direction. Yeah.
No, you know what? I think with the goals that we have set in place, it has helped us build a solid foundations. We've set up pillars that actually define our marriage. And from here, we know, even when we're making those decisions, how is it connected to the bigger picture?
Because I think that is where a lot of us fail. We know what the bigger picture is, but we don't know the smaller elements that help make the bigger picture, come to fruition. So I think we are doing good. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Yes. We are trying.
Also, we have a new handshake, but we'll do it
yes, we do. Like we guys, what?
But guys, keeping it nice and simple. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this episode. We hope our journey has inspired you guys. Please also tell us on the comments
what it is that you guys are doing in your relationships, if you guys are tracking your growth, what it is that you could probably give us advice on in terms of setting a stronger foundation for our marriage to ensure that we are reaching those 5-year milestones, 10, 15, and just enjoying marriage, man.
No, 100%. Guys, we loved this episode. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share. But for now, we love you. Bye and God bless.